Hello guys. So last lecture again we repeated our explanation about stairs, and we said like we will go to architecture tab and then to open our stairs. We always will look at this option bar and then we will look at the properties of this stairs. In this case now we do have a stairs which is the location line is right, and we explained that the location line will benefit us or will help us to draw our stairs, especially if we do have like a wall in here. So I want to draw it on the edge of it. If I open the center and start from this location, I can see the intersection between the wall and the stairs, where if I just click on the left one, it will be on the other side. So the proper way is the right one. So the offset, since I didn't explain it in the class, the offset is simply if I just click on this wall and the offset is 0, it will be exactly at this place. What if I click like an offset of 1 meter, and I started to draw my stairs? I can see that Revit started to draw it in this place. So it's just an offset from the point I'm clicking. The actual run width is 110. So if I click it 200, so it will be wider. Let me just put it 0 and this one 200. So this one is 200. What if I put it 300? I can see 300 stairs. So the one we want is 110 or 100. It's up to you. And then to make sure that base level is level 1 in this case, and now level 2 is the second one or the top one. The desired number is 16, and then the actual is 25. You could make it 30 or you could keep it for now. And again, I will click my first point. I can see two things here if I zoomed in. Riser created and risers remaining. So the one I created now is 8 steps or 8 risers. If I just go more, I can see that 11, 12. If I just make less, I can see the remaining. So let's say I will keep 8 risers created and 8 risers remaining. I will click my first point in this place, and then I will go approximately into this point in somehow, and then click again. I can see directly Revit created a landing for me and connect these two steps. In this case, it's just an L shape, where in this case is a U shape. So I will just click yes for this one, and then again stairs. I will create like 8 and 8, and then go, instead of clicking in this space and going in this way, I will click, let me just make it again and make it, let me just go back, make it from center. Instead of creating it from this space and going in this way, I will put it in somehow in here, even a little more. Yes, just click it in this way, so directly Revit will connect it for me. What if I click, look guys, if I click on this one and I want to minimize this space, instead of 55, I will just click 20. Directly again, Revit will fix it for me and will make the proper dimension for us. If I click yes, go to my 3D. This is the stairs we created. Now in this case, we don't need to have this railing. So only I want the interior one. Let me at the beginning select my stairs and click on monolithic one, and click on this exterior one and delete it. And now you could directly select, just hover over one of it and click the tab, or without clicking the tab, as you see, I can directly select it and then MV for move and click it from a point into another one. So we talked about how we could go to any project like the basic one, the one we do have it, and then go to one of the floors and select some of the furniture. Select this one and this one, and Control C, open our project, or this one. Now we are working on this one, and click on Control V. say yes, you will have the same furniture. And then we started to talk about material. So when I click either a wall or a floor like this, and I click edit, and I open my structure and open this material, most of you guys had a little problem with the clicking on this place. This is not the place I want to click. Just click one time in here, just one time. You will see this little 3 points just appeared. So click one time again. This window will appear. We are caring now or just explaining about a graphic. Why I'm saying graphic? Graphic is when you are working is in shaded mode. Graphic in this mode, shaded. Okay. So when I'm working on shaded, let me just, since we are talking about this floor, edit this one and then open these 3 points. Graphic, all the properties or the parameters you are going to enter in here will appear in this mode, in shaded mode. So the first one we say like we are able even to create a new material from this place. So I will create a new, right click on it, rename it. I will call it for now EX1, okay, exercise 1, and then select a color and then select this color and say yes. Apply, yes. Okay, apply, yes. So this is the color I entered. Again, edit, open my my graphic. We put a color for it, and now I will put under the surface pattern, not the cut one. I will close the cut pattern. The surface pattern, I will be able to put a pattern for it. Again, you can see the patterns. So, and again, the same thing will be for all the walls. Let me just choose a wall. This one, the one we created at the class. I called it Smile 150. Let me just change the thickness of it into 20 centimeter and say apply. I can see the thickness now. Again, open this one and click on this material. Create a new material. Create a new. Right click. Rename EX or EX2. And now click a color and then just click one color like this without a pattern, or click a new pattern and just like, let's put a pattern like wood wall and say yes, apply, yes, apply, yes, apply. So we do have this wood. Instead of this color, let's choose a new color. Just open our window again and choose a wooden color in somehow like this. Now we do have a wooden wall. So this is the things we mentioned, and even we created 101, 102, 103, and then we put a layer or a color and a material for each one. And I mentioned even that when you are working with the graphic, you are working with shaded mode. When you are working with realistic or appearance, you are working in realistic mode. So the one we are talking now, or we learned to work is in shaded and in hidden line, which is HL. Shortcut is HL and SD for shaded. SD for shaded and HL for hidden line. Something else. Let me close this. Close this one even. Open this. This one. This was the exercise we took. We draw 4 walls, and these 4 walls was, let me just see from here to here. I think let me just try to open the picture we took. It was this one. Thanks to Pure Revit, we just are using this model as an exercise for our students. So we say that it's a 340 by 3750. So let me see the one I did use. I think if this one is, yeah, okay. So the one we use is 340 as an internal. As you see, the internal space is 340. It's okay. And the external one, or the one in the width, is 375. And 375, which is this one. And then we just draw a level 2. And then in this level 2, we draw a wall, normal wall. Let me draw another one in here, like this one. Or even let me just put it closer, in a closer place. So this one now is exactly like that. What if I want to make it in this way? I will just click on this wall and put a base offset of 120. I can see I raised it up a bit, and I want even the height of it to be more, so I will just click 100. So I will add 100 to this wall. And that's how we created these 4 walls. For the floor, again, we draw a floor. We draw a normal rectangle like this, and somehow. And we put it was in level 2. Okay? So what we did, again, select your floor and just put a height offset of 120 or 100. What we did in this one, let me select all and detach. Our walls was something like this. There was an intersection between our wall and our floor. What we did, we just hover over one of this wall, select or click on tab in order to select all the walls. Click once and then attach top base, click on your floor in order to create it. So this was actually for the thing we did. So I don't think will be a problem to do that or to understand that. So good luck.